Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Edwin Peterson, and I work as the librarian and archivist at the Woodrow Wilson Presidential Library and Museum. I'm going to show you a little bit about doing some advanced searching on our digital archive site. So we'll start here at the woodrowwilson.org, the main page for the library. And if you go to the Learn tab here up at the top and down to the Library and Research Center, this will bring you to the page for the library, and then if you click through on collections, that will bring you to the page for the digital collections. Now, you'll see here there's a search box. So just to do a basic search, you can put in a term, and the library will search through all of the information that's connected to the items and the collections, and that will include the transcripts. So you see here we have the items as our results, almost 3,000, or almost, I guess, 2,500. And we can see here something that Dr. Grayson wrote. Here's things that mention him. Here are some pictures where he is listed as part of the collection. So that gives you a whole bunch of results, and sometimes that will be enough. And the thing to remember is that because we have the transcripts for the items in here, in many ways this is like doing a Google search. If we go down back to the search tab here for the advanced search, here again you can do a keyword search, but you can do a little bit of messing around with how the terms are combined. But more importantly, here you can search by specific fields. So if we go down here on our drop-down list, so we can find the original format. So if it's a letter, if we want to look for the date, we can look by a specific date. Some of these fields they list are from a whole variety of ways that our system does things, and we may not use all those fields. So you should kind of look at a few items to see what sort of fields that we use in the record information, in the metadata. That transcript is called a text for the field. So if we go to the text and search for Grayson, we can go up and use the search button. And that will give us results where he is mentioned in the transcript. So you see all these documents. Some of them may have his name in there because of his signature, or because he's mentioned, or because he's a recipient. So if we go to one of these items, again, these words in bold, that's the name of the field, and so you can select any of those to search just for things in that field. So here is our text, and here is Grayson in the text, and that's what that is from. And then, like always, you can then go down and see the scan of the actual item. And that is really all there is to doing the search. If we go back to our search page, one thing you need to remember is that you can add a field here, and then you can decide whether you want to put it as and or. So we could say Grayson and Carrie, and then it would search only for items that had both those things. And we can do that kind of searching with different types of fields. So you could have any text that mentions Grayson and any original format that is letters to get letters that have Grayson in the text. So you can do a lot of powerful things with those searches. And here you can also vary how your results are displayed. So here it's table view, and there's some items, some variations for how to do the table view. If we go back to our results, those drop downs are options in the results. So we don't have to really make a firm choice in the search. So here it says details layout, but we can also pull up our list, and the list allows us to order things by the identifier number or the creator or the recipient. If we go back to this drop down, we can do a chronological listing. So this will give us, it's actually going by this numeric. It's not a detail you really need to worry about. It helps things stay in proper order, but you can then just go here and just do it by date as well. And even in this table listing, you can also use some of the abilities to organize things by identifier or title. We want to change it to our last option, the type layout. The main types that we use in the collection are text or image, and so it's really going to just divide up between text and images. That one didn't go through, but here you'll see type. So you can organize these as a list, and that will give you every single one that's text, and then go down further and you'll find every single one that is an image. When we modify our search, or we can do new ones if we wish, but I'll just go back. You can do different types of searches on the same page. So I'm doing the back button here so you can kind of see how I got here, but there's the chronological, and here we are back at our advanced search page. So if you go here to the right column, you can do an image search, and that means that your results will show all of the files associated with these items, and so you can get a good sense of what is in your results very quickly doing it that way. If you're looking for images, this is a great way to kind of very quickly see what the results are, and then just click on the item. You click here on the text, it brings you to the item page that has all the information connected to it. And then if you click actually on the image, it'll take you just directly to the file. We'll go back one more time and see this. There's also an index view and a tree view. I'm not going to go into that really because it's mostly for me to use to do searches, but you can play around with that. This will list all of the dates and how many items are from that date. The index view does something similar with subject. You can do something with date on that as well. I'm probably not that helpful, so we're not going to talk about that right now. And that is really all that I have to say for the advanced search. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can contact me at mpeterson@woodrowwilson.org, and I would be happy to help you out with anything with your search.